Hello guys, this is Sir Christian. So for now, I take over Sir Robert's class. Sir Robert's class, there are two classes. Both of them are PET3. And with that said, this video is for PT3, ya, both PT3B and PT3C. If PT3B is Monday and Friday at 5. Ya, at 5 ya. Natania, Steve, Jason, right? If PT3C Monday and Friday also at 7. Ya, at 7. Okay. Nah, so I take over your class for now ya. For now. And let's get started. So before we start, if you haven't done the previous exercise, the online learning video for the previous exercise is still it's still Sir Roberto who teaches you. Nah, if you haven't done the previous exercise, I already insert the link. You can copy the link and you do the exercise first. For the previous exercise, Sir Roberto discussed about grammar. Ya, grammar, second conditional, and I wish. Make sure you do the exercise first. You understand first. If you don't understand about grammar, you can ask me or via Miss Lucy can. Okay, ya. So if you have done the exercise, let's get started. See your MH3 book. See student book page 63. Later, after we have done student book, we do workbook. See student book page 63. Writing emails to apologize. What is apologize? What is apologize? If your friend or someone does something wrong with you and he or she has good intention and then he or she apologizes to you. So apologizes is like saying sorry ya, meminta maaf. Okay. See part 1, read. Look at the situations below. Decide if they require a formal apology, an informal apology, or it depends. Nah, see, there are 6 situations, and then based on the situation in each number, please you write whether it is a formal apology, informal, or depends. Yeah, formal apology is formal. Formal, it means that you apology to someone who is older than you, or someone who has authority, punya otoritas. For example, you want to apologize to your teacher, or you want to apologize to your parents or someone older than you. Okay. Nah, informal apology, it is required if you apologize to someone who is at the same age as you or younger than you. Yeah. For example, you accidentally hit your friend. Yeah. Accidentally hurt. You accidentally hurt your friend. And then he or she is your classmate. Nah, okay, classmate or someone who is younger than you. It requires informal apology. Nah, if it depends, you answer with depends. If it is not if it is not clear, whether the person is an adult or a teenager. You are teenager, right? Okay, I repeat once more, ya. You answer, yeah, write F with formal, for F stands for formal apology. If the apology is intended for someone who is old or older or has authority, punya otoritas. Nah, you answer with I is informal apology if the person that is mentioned in the sentence is younger or at the same age, yeah, at the same age as the speaker. Nah, if depends, you answer with D if it is not clear, yeah, if it is not mentioned whether the person is an adult or at the same age or younger. For example, number one, losing something you have borrowed from a friend. Menghilangkan sesuatu yang kamu pinjam dari teman kamu. Friend, ya, friend, because it is friend, so you write with I, informal. Number two, being rude to an adult. Kasar, bertingkah kasar kepada orang dewasa. Adult. Adult requires formal, informal, or depends. You can answer by yourself for part 1. Okay? Nah, if already see part 2. See part 2, read the 2 emails, which 2 situations from exercise 1 are the writers apologizing for. Which email is the most formal? Nah, you see there are 2 texts. I want you guys to read by yourself, ya. You can read by yourself, right? Yeah, because if I read these 2 texts, ya, there are 2 texts nih. Nah, here, ya. If I read these 2 texts, the video will be longer. You want short or long video? You can read by yourself, ya. I give you like clues lah, ya. The first text, ya. The first text, look, hi Clara, I'm ever so sorry, but I can't find your copy of the Kite Runner. Nah, the first text is from friend, ya, from friend to friend, Jasmine to Clara. Nah, from Jasmine to Clara, it is formal or informal text. You can answer. For the second text, from Jack Phillips, ya, from Jack Phillips to Mr. Winters, ya, from Jack Phillips to Mr. Winters. If to Mr. to adult, it is formal or informal text. Nah, you answer for part 2. Nah, you also answer which 2 situations from exercise 1 are the writers apologizing for. Nah, so for these 2 facts, both Jasmine and Jack Phillips, they apologize for something. Yeah, they do something wrong, and then they apologize to Clara and Mr. Winters respectively. Nah, please you answer what are they apologizing for from part 1. For example, Jasmine, ya, Jasmine's letter to Clara. I'm ever so sorry, but I can't find your copy of the Kite Runner. Ya, I feel awful because I promised you in March that I'd look after it. Look after like menjaga. Okay. Now I can't give it back to you and it's all my fault. I can't give it back to you. Saya tidak bisa mengembalikannya kepada kamu. Nah, from that sentence you can answer from part 1. Which situation from part 1 that resembles situation that Jasmine faces? Yeah, the same goes for the second text. I'm writing to apologize for breaking the windscreen of your car last week. Yeah, breaking the windscreen. Okay, breaking someone's thing. Nah, from part 1, what situation? What situation resembles Jack Phillips' letters to Mr. Winters? Please you write. Yeah, write right next to the text. If you write like for the text, the first text is write also write only the number. It's okay. Yeah. For example, next to Jasmine's text, you write for example 3. Yeah. If Jack Phillips, you write for example 5 next to the text. Understand ya? Nah, if you have done part 2, see part 3. Read the emails again and find the phrases the writers used to apologize. Complete the chart below. Nah, so if you have read the text, you can compare. You can compare. You can compare both texts that they are actually same. Yeah, the first. Yeah, of course, the first. The first. What I say same is first is both of the writers of the letters they are apologizing. Okay. Nah, the second is there are some phrases, there are some sentences that are similar. Yeah, that are similar. The meaning are similar. For example, from formal apology, I very much regret. Yeah, I very much regret. If informal apology, I'm sorry but. Yeah, see, if I'm sorry but, you can see from Jasmine's letter. Yeah, I'm ever so sorry. Okay. Nah, I'm sorry. Nah, I very much regret. I very much regret. It's formal. Yeah, very much regret. Very much regret. You can see. Nah, same as I'm writing to apologize for breaking the windscreen of your car last week. Nah, that's same as very much regret, menyesal. Okay, nah, yeah, I already answered to you. Yeah, the informal is Jasmine's letter. If formal is Jack's letter. Nah, you write. Yeah, you write. What phrases that are similar? For example, from Jasmine's letter. I feel awful because I promised you in March that I'd look after it. I feel awful. Oke, I feel awful. Saya ngerasa nggak enak. Ya. Nah, and then from Jack Phillips text, what? I am extremely embarrassed. Ya. See in the first paragraph. Ya. The first Jack Phillips wrote, I'm writing to apologize for breaking the windscreen of your car last week. Okay, and then the next sentence is I am extremely embarrassed. Saya merasa sangat malu. Okay, that's same. Ya, similar with Jasmine's sentence to Clara. I feel awful. Okay, saya merasa nggak enak. And also I am extremely embarrassed. Saya ngerasa malu banget. Similar, right? The meaning. Understand ya? Okay. Nah, please you write ya. Write. You can make it short for number 2 until number 5. Nah, I already answered for you. Again, number 2. Formal apology. I am extremely embarrassed. And then informal apology from Jasmine's letter. I feel awful. Understand ya? Understand or not? For part 2 and part 3, you have to read first. Actually, both texts are same, but the difference is, yeah, the sentences that we use for formal and informal letter are different. Ya, same lah nih, same with this. I give you illustration. If you speak to older people and then you speak to younger people, it's different, right? It's different. If you say like, "Yo, what's up, my man?" like that. Nah, can you can you say that sentence to older people? For example, your parents cannot, right? Nah, same with this. Same with part 2 and part 3. The letter that you use to apologize to someone depends on the person. Yeah, depends on the person. If Jasmine, she writes to her friend. That's why he uses informal. Nah, if Jake, he writes to Mr. Winters. That's why the letter is formal. Oke? Okay? Nah, see part 4. If already. Part 3. Look at the emails again and number the points in the order they appear. Nah, from the text is both two texts are divided into some section. For example, from Jasmine's text, I'm ever so sorry, but I can't find your copy of the kite runner. I'm ever so sorry. That means Jasmine apologizes, meminta maaf, okay, to Clara. Nah, number one is apologize. Next, I feel awful because I promised you in March that I'd look after it. I feel awful, ya. I feel awful. Saya merasa nggak enak, ya. Nah, that's which point? Apologize again. Say what will happen next. Say how you feel. Admit responsibility. Admit mengakui tanggung jawab, mengakui kesalahan. Or explain what happened. Ya. Nah, put in order. Ya, put in order. Put in order from number 1 until number 6. Okay, if already see, prepare. Writing tip. In, at, on, with time. Make sure you use the correct preposition with time expressions. We use at with clock times. For example, 7 o'clock, 8:30, etc. Festivals and holidays, the weekend, night. We use in with parts of the day, for example, the morning, the afternoon, the evening, seasons, summer, winter, etc. Months, January, February, etc. Years, 2005, 1492, etc. We use on with days of the week, Monday, Tuesday, etc. Dates, 12th May, 1st April, etc. Okay, I understand, yeah. We use at for clock time. So, um, for example, let's meet at 9 p.m. Or we go to shopping center at the weekend. At the weekend, we sleep at night. Nah, if in for example, I have breakfast in the morning. It's hot in summer. My birthday is in August. There is a coronavirus pandemic in 2020. If on, you use for days. For example, see you on Friday. See you on Monday. Or for dates, tanggal. Nah, what I want you guys to do, please part 2, please you complete the sentences with the correct prepositions. Using at, or using in, or using on. For example, number 1, the weather is very cold. Winter. Winter. Ya, winter, season, musim. Using at, in, or on. Simple loh. Ya, you can look at writing tip that I have just read for you. Understand ya? Nah, do part 2 number 1 until number 5. If ready, student book, let's see your workbook. Workbook page 56. 56 ya, 56 or 57. 57 ya. 57. If sorry. Ya, typo guys, typo. Sorry. Student book actual page 64, workbook page 57. Student book page 63 is grammar ya, grammar. The previous meeting is grammar. Okay. See workbook page 57. Nah, writing emails to apologize part 1. Look at the phrases used for apologizing. Mark them F or I. Okay, now look at the phrases. Look guys, yeah, if the sentence is like usually the sentence is short, and then the word that is used is simple. Usually that is informal. For example, I'm ever so sorry for being so moody. Yeah, being so moody. Okay, nah, that's informal. If please accept my apologies for spoiling your meal. Please accept my apologies. Not I'm so sorry. Yeah, please accept my apologies. That's formal or informal. I already explained. Yeah, how to differentiate between formal and informal. First, I already explained when I discuss student book. If formal for adult, if informal for teenager or someone who is younger than you. Nah, the second difference is you look at the sentence. If the words, ya, kata-kata, if the words in the sentence is like simple and you can understand well, nah, that's formal. For example, sorry, that's informal. For example, I'm ever so sorry. Okay, I'm ever so sorry. That's simpler than please accept my apologies, right? That's why number 1 is informal. If number 3, I'm sorry but I had been asleep. Nah, I'm sorry but I had been asleep. Saya minta maaf tapi saya ketiduran. Nah, can you write that sentence to adult? Can you write that sentence to adult? Yeah, for example, you write to your teacher, I'm sorry but I had been asleep. Nah, can you write that for your teacher? Understand ya? To differentiate between formal and informal. Oke? Okay? Nah, part 2, to do part 2, you have to look at part 1, you have to answer part 1 first. Nah, for part 2, you have to complete the email, each email, with 2 of the phrases from exercise 1. Look, the first text, Dear Mrs. Summers, and then the writer of the text of the letter is Bruno Rivers. Nah, for Mrs. Summers, that's formal or informal. And then the second text, Laila, the receiver of the text or the letter is Laila. And then the sender or the writer is Tania. Nah, Tania to Laila. That's formal or informal? Friends. Understand ya? Oke. Okay? Nah, Part 3, underline the correct time preposition. That's very simple. If you have done student book, it means that you also can do workbook for part 3. Yeah, using at, using on, or using in. Underline the correct answer. Understand? For this section about writing. Nah, I don't know if Sir Roberto already announced to you or not. uh, I understand that maybe some of you haven't done CST online learning lesson until now. Yeah, this is the third week. Yeah, the third week since we had our first online learning lesson 2 weeks ago. Nah, maybe some of you haven't submitted or haven't done CST online learning exercise from beginning until now. Nah, we assume that maybe you have pile of schoolwork, ya. Kamu punya tumpukan pekerjaan sekolah. That's why eventually we realize that maybe because of schoolwork, CST exercise that I have given to you now is only a burden. hanya jadi beban, ya. Only a burden for you because you have already had schoolwork. Nah, we realize it, and then we want to help you guys by, if you have some English work that you don't understand, schoolwork ya, English ya, not math, not science, not PKN, no ya, only English. If you have difficulties to do English assignment from school, you can capture, you can ask and capture the questions, and then we will help by teaching you or explaining to you further based on the lesson or the section that you are struggling with. For example, at school you are studying now about past continuous or past simple or whatever lah, and then you don't understand. Nah, you can ask me, or you can submit. You capture the question, and then you ask alongside also with your CST online learning exercise. Yeah, don't only capture your schoolwork. You want me to help, but you don't do CST exercise. Nah, I don't want to help if you only want like that. Yeah, you also do the CST exercise alongside with the school exercise. Okay, yeah. Nah, you can capture your work to my WhatsApp number. I already insert my WhatsApp number, or you can capture your work to Miss Lucy. Yeah, Miss Lucy has made WhatsApp group. Yeah, Miss Lucy is the admin of CST Kerendang. Nah, you can choose. You can submit your work to my WhatsApp number. You capture, or you want to capture to Miss Lucy first, to CST admin first. That's okay. Okay, I want to check your work ya guys. Yeah, I want to check your work. Okay, guys, that's it for today. Don't forget to stay safe and stay healthy. See you guys.